Okay, my last stream, I was just testing out something on my phone. I think I got it, but now I know that I can't end the broadcast on my phone because that's where I started the broadcast from. So I won't be doing that anymore. But I was laughing at Sister Cecilia when she said she brewed a whole pot of coffee and not 1 ounce of cream in the house. That was funny. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Facebook. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm not gonna be here long. Sister Cecilia, that was funny when you said you brewed a whole pot of coffee and not 1 ounce of cream in the house. I know how you feel, sister. I know how you feel. I got to have some cream in my coffee. Yes. I haven't drank a cup of coffee in a long time though. Well, I did when did I drink any coffee when I was in North Carolina? I'm trying to think. But I have say I like everything black but my coffee. Um, I have moved on to tea. I have a whole thing of tea in there. But yeah, I'm trying to not a lick. As y'all saw earlier, I'm trying to grow my own food, or at least learn how to grow my own food. Um, for hard times, I'm trying to grow some broccoli right now. I don't know if it's in season or not, but I don't even remember when I potted them. Um, so yeah, broccoli, beets, and squash. It's time for us to start being more dependent, more sufficient. You know, we got to stop depending on the government. I know some of us depend on them for our medicines and for our food. And, Sister Cecilia, people say it's easy to grow an aloe vera plant, but this is my third one. And I had the other two that I had was in the house. They died. I think I was giving them too much water because this is a water-based plant from the cactus family, so it don't need much water. So that's why I have it out in the balcony, but I love them more in my house. It's so beautiful. But I'm noticing that my balcony don't get as much sun as it did when I first moved here, and that's probably because the trees in the back has grown. So yeah, I just want to learn how to be more dependent on the Most High Yah and you know stop depending on the government for things because it's time. Um, do you know what time K Judah's show is? I asked him earlier, but he didn't hear me. I guess my mic was muted. Oh man, 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 my mic was muted. See what's going over here on Facebook. He a simple-minded honky, K Judah. Um, K Judah, that was funny. That was hilarious. I was laughing so hard, but my mic was off. Y'all didn't hear me. And I was just talking, but she said not a lick of cream. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, and I'm gonna find out the uses for it once and I think you can break a piece off of an aloe vera plant to start another plant, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I'm hoping that, it is. All praise to the Most High y'all. Beautiful Sabbath. Beautiful. It's 80 degrees right now here in Oxford Hill, Maryland. Okay, Judah, when is your show? What time is your show? All praise to the Most High. Sister Cecilia, you make our day too. And Sister Cecilia, I'm learning how to crochet too. I'm learning how to do embroidery, learning how to crochet. I don't know. I just feel like I need to learn how to do something. I'm like Kwame now. I need to learn a trade. Brother K. Judah, what time is your live stream? Can I run this story by y'all right quick? Never able to get what started. Aloe vera plant. You know, I remember when I was younger, I had a green thumb, y'all. I could grow almost anything. I don't know if it's me or if it's the soil, but when I plant something now, it barely comes up. My mom crocheted, oh, beautiful dollies. Yes, I want to learn how to do dollies, but my father is a pro in crochet. Went down to North Carolina to learn how to crochet so he can teach me. Went down there for a whole month and we didn't sit down and learn how to crochet one time. That's what I want to do, Sister Cecilia. That's what I want to do. But they say the aloe vera plant is the easiest to grow, but I have to kill too. I had to order another one. This is the third one that I ordered. And since it's been sitting outside getting a little sunlight, it's been holding on. Like LCD, holding on. Y'all know that song. Oh, this is. Hey, dude, I saw your comment in the Shooting the Fat group. These are our politicians, y'all. My daughter lives in North Carolina. And she started a garden on her. She started planting on her balcony, and she has everything on her balcony. Collard greens, they are so beautiful. She has cucumber, um, she has everything. Okra, tomatoes, and I want to do that. Um, yeah, aloe vera plants don't require much water because they're from the cactus family. It's so hard to know when to water them though. So that's why mine kept dying, or either that or they weren't getting enough sunlight or both. So yeah, I'm trying to learn how to do some things to, not having to depend on others. What do you call it? Self-sufficient. Yeah, that's what you call it. Self-sufficient. Don't tell me that. I want to do some tomatoes. I gotta go get some more soil. When I get more soil, I'm gonna plant all the seeds that I have. Just do it, instead of wasting time and just keep trying it. And I need to find out what's in season and what season to plant. See, I'm from North Carolina. We grew up planting stuff. We had gardens, so I should be able to grow something. I should be able to grow something. I should be able to sow, make something. So I'm trying to learn how to be self-sufficient. Where are you, Sister Cecilia? Where do you live? 'Cause I know I'm in Oxford Hill, Maryland. I live in an apartment. I'm praying that the Most High bless me with a house and some land, or either some land, you know, um, praying and hoping to go back to North Carolina someday. At least I could plant me a garden, you know. I know, oh, you in Kansas. Oh, so do you live in a house? I know you probably got a little bit of land where you can plant you a garden or something. If I'm being nosy, tell me to mind my damn business. Hashtag mind your damn business. And when you say damn, I'm spelling D-A-M, not D-A-M-N, because D-A-M-N is a cuss word. Anyway, I know K. Judah in Texas, I know he lived where he owns in a house where he got some land where he could plant something. Moshe, oh yeah, yeah, I hear you. Cause let me tell you something, I hear you. I understand, trust me. And Moshe in Louisiana, I know he lives in an apartment. No, he lives in an apartment or a house. And I know Bossy lives in an apartment, but he's planting his own things on his balcony too. Topeka, Kansas. No, that's right. Wow, we have people from all over. Isn't that amazing how we can fellowship people from all over? All over. We got Texas, DC, Florida, uh, Louisiana, Boston, and people just all over the place that come and listen to our channels, our shows. That's amazing. Ain't it wonderful, K. Julie? You know what I'm saying? That's great. I mean, who would have thought? You know what the Most High do? He put a bunch of misfits together. Misfits. He put a bunch of misfits together. He deal with misfits, people that don't fit in nowhere. Don't even try to fit in. It is a blessing. What? Whoa. Zip code is 666. Wow. That is wild. That's wild. I'm telling you, sister, I know. Miss Fitz, I know. I know. All of us that fellowship together. Ask me how I know. Oh, you will know them by their fruit. Always have been, but never try to fit in with nobody. Everybody want to fit in with me, the misfit though. Y'all know how it is. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking. Okay, Judah, what time is your live stream, brother? Fred Phelps? No. Shall I Google him? 11 a.m. your time or my time? I'm telling you, Sister Cecilia. You drink some water. You sound all dry. Speaking of energy, y'all, I ran out of energy yesterday. I have laundry rooms on both ends of the hall, right? Went to do laundry yesterday. Went to one end, put a load in. Went to another end, put a load in. Came back in the apartment, gathered another load, put it on one end. And when I came back in the house, I was, woo, my energy was real low. I felt like I was going to faint. Yeah, okay, Judy, that was nice. I had a tear in the corner of my eye. I refused. Because you know we love you too, brother. I haven't even showed it to Jules yet. Um, oh wait, my mouse pad got wet. And now it's acting crazy. Okay. Sister Cecilia, who is Fred Phelps? Oh, the American attorney Fred Phelps, civil rights attorney who served as pat. Is this the same Fred Phelps? Oh, no wonder I felt like that. Shalom, brother Moshe Ben Yahuda, Israel. No wonder I felt faint yesterday, boy. I was going. Yesterday was Friday the 13th. um. Oh, okay. That's the one I was just. I just googled him. Yeah, yeah. Fred Phelps was an American minister and civil rights attorney who served as pastor of the West Grove Baptist Church and became known for his extreme views against homosexuality and protests near the funerals of gay people, military veterans, and disaster victims, who he believed was killed as a result of God punishing the United States of this here America for having bankrupt values and tolerating homosexuality. Oh, Lord, help us all, help us all. I don't know what to say about Mr. Phelps. Mm, I don't know what to say about him. But that reminds me of this guy. Same, oh, this reminds me of this guy right here. I want to talk about this right quick. This guy, he's Ira Hansen, the Nevada Republican assemblyman slated to become the chamber's next speaker, has put forth a litany of white supremacist, misogynist, and homophobic views, statements that have been chronicled by the Reno News Review. In newspaper writings over the years, Speaker designate Hansen has assailed Jews, Israel, women who see themselves as more than vessels for delivering children, fellow Republicans deemed insufficiently conservative, civil rights icon Martin Luther King Jr., critics of the Confederate flag, and gay men whom he falsely alleges are disproportionately likely to be child molested. In his column attacking Martin Luther King, Hansen wrote that King's private life was trashy at best. King Jr. is as low as it gets, a hypocrite, a liar, a phony, and a fraud. Such language eerily echoes a 1964 letter the FBI sent to King in an unsuccessful attempt to convince the civil rights leader to commit suicide. Weighing in on the school voucher debate, Hansen wrote, the relationship of Negroes and Democrats is truly a master-slave relationship with benevolent master knowing what's best for the simple-minded darkies. Now, that's what I wanted to talk about right there. Woo! That's what I wanted to talk about right there. So let me see what Sister Cecilia said about Phelps. Fred Phelps' whole family was lawyers. Moshe, I had a not so good day yesterday too. Moshe, me too. Um, in the 60s, he was Topeka's best civil rights lawyer. His son went gay, and he went nuts. Lord have mercy. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So everybody's day was jacked up, kind of jacked up yesterday, huh? Mm. So wait, let me start off now. This is not Fred Phelps right here. Let me show y'all Fred Phelps right quick. Okay, so hold on one second. But mm, anyway, let me show y'all Fred Phelps. This is who Sister Cecilia is talking about. Pastor Minister Fred Phelps. In the 60s, he was Topeka's best civil rights lawyer. Son went gay, and he went nuts. Mm, mm, mm. He was so mad at gay people and hated gay people and spoke against gay people that his own son was gay. Mm, mm, mm. You see? So y'all better stop messing with the Most High. Mm, mm, mm. Wow, that's interesting. So, for those of y'all who don't know, Sister Cecilia is from Topeka, Kansas. So she was giving us a little history on. And so this reminded me of the story of this man, Ian Hansen, who is a politician. Oh, he had 14 kids by one woman. Fred Phelps had 14 kids by how many women? Okay. um. So back to this guy. Simple-minded darky. He said, now listen to this, y'all, and I kind of feel him on this. Don't be mad at me, I ain't said. He said the relationship of Negroes and Democrats is truly a master-slave relationship with the benevolent master knowing what's best for his simple-minded darky. Now we say the same thing, we just don't say it like that. We say the same thing. Maintaining the tradition of flying the Confederate stars and bars, Hanson said he does so proudly in honor and in memory of a great cause and my brave ancestors who fought for that cause. Meanwhile, he tends to use the term Negro and often does not capitalize it. Ooh. Hanson's ascension to the speakership comes after Democrats lost control of both chambers of the state legislature in November, with popular Republican Governor Brian Sandoval coasting to re-election and no competitive senator race on the ballot. Turnout plummeted in the state, washing out many Democrat state legislators and sending Democrat Congressman Steve Horton packing after just one term. What y'all think about that? He called black people darkies in 2021. Uh, Westboro Church was a cult. Their members were too extreme and nuts. Mm, 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 mm. He said the relationship between Democrats and blacks was like the slave master. Wait, let me read it again because I don't want to misquote. He said the relationship of Negroes and Democrats is truly a master-slave relationship. I agree. But at the same time, all the Negroes that voted for you, it's the same damn thing, a master-slave relationship. So it is what it is, what it is. Right message, wrong approach, right? Because we basically say the same thing. They out here voting for the ancestors of their slave masters. That's exactly what they're doing. These are the ancestors of your slave masters that you go out and vote for when you go in and do the cha-cha line and all that stuff. Go berserk. Cha-cha-cha. You in the cha-cha line vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And you wonder why they call you darky. Simple-minded darky. I just saw a headline, a man shot when he opened his door in Southeast DC. I gotta read it first, but I ain't gonna read it right now. I ain't gonna read it right now. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, Democrats, they try to get in our business. They getting in our business and people are letting them get in our business. Like, I'm so pissed off that the CDC came and knocked on my door. Somebody from wherever they was from knocked on my door asking me about a vaccination shot. Before that, it was the census people knocking on my door, trying to find out how many people live here. Ever since they've been in office, people been knocking at my damn door. Mm, mm. He had the white folks. That's the devil for you. You know, people scared to touch the devil. Well, most people. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Joe Harris. Moshe said last time I voted was during the No Obama election. I called him No Obama because he didn't do a damn thing for black people. He sure did not. That was my first time voting. No, I think I voted. No, I didn't vote for Bill Clinton. I didn't vote. I think I voted. I think that was my first and last time voting. Obama, both times. Moshe said according to the 2020 census, WPE population is declining and other groups are rising. I didn't think that they was a majority. Never thought that they was a majority anyway. I never thought that they were a majority. Never. Never. Okay. They can't take this Tabasco heat. So how do you think that why do people think that they are over there, them over there are who they say they are when they can't even take the heat over there? Right. They claim to be Egyptians and Israelites. Both of these nations dwell in lands where the sun is hot. I read an article or saw a video that most of them are suffering from skin cancer. I got to find that video. I saw a video where this guy was saying, I'm gonna find that video that the, the skin cancer rate amongst the Ashkenazi Jews is very high. Israel's skin cancer rate is second highest in the world. This is according to an article in 2013. from Hearts.com. Israel's skin cancer is the highest in the world. According to the Cancer Association, at the end of 2000, there were 3,631 skin cancer patients in Israel, and around 200 die every year from the disease. The skin cancer rate in Israel is among the highest in the world. They held a news conference marking Skin Cancer Awareness Week beginning. I don't know. This was in May of 2003. During the week, the association in the health ministry, health maintenance organizations, and hospitals will do pre-examinations for skin cancer in 300 outlets. Israel is second after Australia for occurrences in melanoma, malignant melanoma. Man, mm, there are 14.8 cases of melanoma in Israel per 100,000 men and 14.4 cases per 100,000 women. This is less than half the rate in Australia, but higher than in North America, double the rate in European Union, and up to 14 times higher than on all other continents. So yeah, shalom, Law Lady K. Shabbat shalom to you, sis. Shabbat shalom. The Most High is pregnant with skin cancer in Israel. The Gentiles have the biggest fruit loop parade in Israel. Yes, yes. He's telling people the Most High is mad. He ain't gonna take too much of this mess. And you know, those of us who are in the truth, we have to realize that we are still in the land of our captors. We forget we are living amongst the descendants that captured our ancestors. Think about that. Black people don't want to think about that. Black Americans do not want to think about that. They want to keep voting. They want to keep doing the cha-cha line. Y'all heard what this um, Republican, Nevada Republican Assemblyman, who's supposed to be the chamber's next speaker, Ira Hansen, y'all heard what he said? Listen, he said the relationship of Negroes and Democrats is truly a master-slave relationship, with the benevolent master knowing what's best for his simple-minded darkies. You simple-minded darkies, all of y'all that went to the polls and voted for Joe Biden, you simple-minded darkies. I'm saying it. You are simple-minded darkies. For those of y'all Negroes that voted for this man, Ira Hansen, the Nevada Republican Assemblyman, who's slated to become the chamber's next speaker, you are a simple-minded darky with a benevolent master knowing what's best for you. couldn't have said it best. Out there doing a cha-cha in the voting line, voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Now, I agree with what this man said. I'm sorry. I agree with him. Because it's something I've been saying the whole time. You voted for the ancestors of your slave master. That's what you voted for. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. Okay, he's about to breathe some fire. He said the Lord is about to breathe straight fire at 11 a.m. Y'all going on over there and holler at your boy. I'm convinced too, sis. I'm convinced. They furthered the affliction, huh? They furthered the affliction. Been doing it for a long time, though. Like I always say, our people have been enslaved throughout history. It's a thing. It had become a thing, but it has become a theme. We were enslaved by the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Russians, and the Americans. The Europeans has always enslaved us. But you know what they say? White people had slaves too. Yeah, they paid them. They were called in, what were they called? I don't want to say it wrong. Wait a minute. I always say it wrong. Indentured servants. They were indentured servants. Indentured, indentured servants were men and women who signed a contract, also known as an indenture or a covenant, by which they agreed to work for a certain number of years in exchange for transportation to Virginia, and once they arrived, food, clothing, and shelter. So black people owned, and I said white people, but black people owned indentured servants. White people owned them too. They had indentured servants, but black people owned indentured servants. You never hear in history where black people raped their slaves, had babies by their slaves. Now, I'm not saying that it didn't happen now, but separate families, and kill babies. You just don't hear that. It's usually the Europeans that does all their things to their slaves. And we must pass through the fire to prevail. That's right. It's serious. That's right. So anyway, let me shut this thing down. So see my face, get me some teeth, and I'll see y'all over on Brother K. Judah's show um, at 11 o'clock. Wait, did he say his time or gotta be my time, 11 o'clock? Okay. All right, party people. CUC, Shabbat Shalom. I'll see y'all over on K. Judah's show in a few minutes. Sugar Girl, B Sparrow, thank you, Sister Cecilia. Thank you, Sister Law Lady K, Brother K. Judah, Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda. I'll see y'all in a few. So, still live on Facebook, but I don't know what group I'm in. Let me see, what group am I in? All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. It says 4 people still watching, but I can't tell. Wait, let me close this down. So K. Judah is at 11. I will be over there. Trying to shut it down. I can't shut it down. Shalom, family. It's your girl, B Sparrow. Holla.